Good morning.
Wow, it is a morning indeed.
It sure is.
But boy, am I ever tired this morning.
Tired?
Yeah, I stayed up really late last night.
Why?
I was looking at the stars.
You know you can see the stars at 4:30, right?
Well, the longer that you stay up, it seems like they get a little brighter and it gets a little darker out, you know?
I guess that's true. That is true.
And in fact, you know, when I used to live not right in town, when I used to live out of town, they were much brighter.
Yeah.
Because we have that thing that's called like light pollution.
Mm-hmm.
We get that from the street lights and all the Christmas lights that are out there right now, and people driving back and forth to work, and that seems to kind of reflect, and you don't see as much. So late at night is a good time.
Good time to look. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll stay up late tonight. Or maybe you guys at home can convince your parents.
Or maybe on the weekend.
Maybe on the weekend. You can always try.
But we're gonna say hello, and don't forget to sign in so we know who's watching. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello.
We're so glad you're here.
I don't know if I should be saying if you're sleepy and you know it.
Jay sleepy and you know it? I think that will just mess us up, but we can always try.
Maybe we should go with happy, because I am happy too, because I did see some stars.
That's right.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. So can you tell I'm tired?
I don't
I
know.
think maybe I should go to bed early tonight.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that'll help. Or maybe I'll stay up and watch stars again. Who knows?
That'd be pretty fun.
And I'll count stars. You know how many I saw last night?
How many?
5.
5 stars. Well, it just so happens I have 5 stars here.
Do you?
I sure do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stars.
Ooh, 5 little stars, you say?
That's right.
5 little stars, shine and shine some more. 1 fell to earth, and then there were 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little stars, as happy as can be. 1 fell to earth, and then there were 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
3
3 little stars having.
Oh, and the sky's so blue.
1 fell to earth, and then there were 2. 1,
2.
2 little stars having lots of fun. 1 fell to earth, and then there was 1. 1 little star left all alone. That 1 fell, and then there were none.
Oh, those tricky stars.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sad way, but I guess then it's morning, right?
That's right. You know, they're still there. We just can't see them because the sun is out, and that's a big, you know, when I was talking about that, like, light pollution.
The sun is a lot of light pollution.
It really is. It just like
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, it just kind of washes it out, and it's not dark anymore, so we can't see the stars in the sky. So it's not like so black and white. the trees.
Well, that's good.
Woo. Oh, and look what she's got.
What you got over there, Gobo?
Well, we have a star. Oh, I don't know. Oh, right there.
Right on your nose?
We have a star, but it's a special star. It's the North Star. And when we look up at the sky, it kind of looks like this. I gotta see if we can put this up nice and close so my friends at home can see it. Pretty cool, huh? And really, what it looks like, I'll put it here. If we look on the outline, it looks like a little bear.
A little bear, you say?
Yeah.
I think I might have his mama. Would you look at that? Stars are so cool. It's like connect the dots.
It's funny you say that because we have one that kind of is the same outline. And this is the North Star, the one that's yellow, right at the top. And it is always in the same place. Everything goes around and around and around, but that one star is always in the same place. And you know, the big bear, it sits underneath and it goes around and around and around all the time, chasing the little bear.
Really?
Yeah. And it's really cool because, you know, this one here, I was talking to a friend, because you guys didn't see me last week. I was busy on my chat, looking at my friends down in the east.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And they
How come I didn't know that?
well, because maybe you were snoozing.
Oh, dear.
Maybe you were watching the stars. But we were talking about stars. And as it turns out, people down in the east of Canada, there's friends who are friends of some friends, and they happen to belong to the Mi'kmaq Aboriginal tribe.
Oh, wow.
So they are our indigenous people, and they see the same stars that we do.
That's right, because we all live in Canada.
Yeah, but they look at the stars, and they see the bear, and they think of it as a really cool thing because they look at and they see it in the springtime, and it looks like the mama bear is coming out of a cave, just because of the way that she's sitting. Because she turns around and around and around, so the way she looks is different times of the year, right?
In a circle?
Yeah. So she looks like she's coming out of her cave, and then a little bit later they go, oh, if we see her coming out of her cave, it's time for us to start planting. So they know it's spring.
Wow.
And then a
way.
little bit later, they look and they see, uh-oh, Mama Bear's now she's standing on our side, and she's gathering. So it's like, uh-oh, it's time for us to start doing our stuff. And it goes all the way around, so they always know what time of the year it is just by the way Mama Bear is, where she's surrounding her baby bear. And even, whoa, there's even a scary kind of legend too. You know,
really?
yeah, and it's really cool because, you know, people tell these stories and they pass them on to their kids, and then their kids grow up and they pass them on to their kids, and it becomes like everybody knows about them. And it was like this bear, and wow, it's like this bear was like a mean bear. Everybody was afraid of this bear, and the birds decided they were going to take care of this bird or this bear. So they flew all over the place looking for the bear, and when they found them, they chased the bear away, and the bear got mad, and she grabbed at one of the birds, and the bird's breast, we know as the robin, it turned red, and her eggs, they used to be blue, and now they're blue, and they have speckles all over them, and that honors the robin for taking care of that bear. And the bear escaped into the sky, and she's now circling baby bear.
Now a constellation.
And now
Wow,
a
what a great
constellation.
story.
Yeah, I think you probably know some stories about the bear.
about bear. Yeah, the bear is common. There's another mythology too with the stars. At most places, because sailors used to follow the stars when they didn't know, so they'd know which way to go. So most places have stories about pictures in the sky.
That's right. You know, when I actually moved, I lived somewhere else in Europe, and they look at that star. I'm just going to pull that picture out again. They don't see a bear. You know what they see?
What do they see?
They see a wagon.
I guess so. What do you guys think? What do you see at home?
And some people here in Canada, they see it as a dipper. So it's like a ladle that you would put in, grab your soup or your chili or your stew. So it's got a big handle, and then it's got a little bowl at the end to pick stuff up.
Wow. There's so many different ways to see the
There
stars.
are, and there's so many cool stars, and this time of the year is great for stargazing. All right.
Really? Well, maybe we should tell the kids about the books we brought, because some of these are about stars too, aren't
I
they?
think they are.
Well, maybe Boober's ready for another nap.
I think Gobo too. So we'll just pop them back in there gently.
Gently. So this is one I have, and it's called First Star, and you can get this at our library. It's a bear and mole story by Will Hillenbrand. And it's got really great illustrations. And it's a fun story too. And look at that bear. We were talking about him earlier.
I like the tail on that bear, because you know what the tail is?
What's that?
That's the North Star.
That's right. We have another great book, and this is Good Night, Everyone by Chris Houghton.
It's one of my favorites. It's so beautiful and such a wonderful story.
Ooh, look at all those constellations. I bet you could find those at home. So there. Oh, and such great colors. Mama bear and baby bear. I wonder if it's like the mama bear and baby bear we talked about today.
I know. It's a baby bear who doesn't want to sleep, I can tell you that much. Maybe that could have been me last night. Yeah, he was looking for stars. We do have another book, and this is on Freeding. We don't often show our Freeding books, but it's an ebook, and it's called 10 Little Night Stars. So that's a lovely little story. And I couldn't tell you who it's by because it's awfully
It's a little fuzzy.
a little fuzzy, but
That's okay. You should be able to look it up by the title, and then you'll find out.
absolutely.
It's a fact-finding mission.
Yes. And then you'll let us know. We do have another book here, and it's more of a nonfiction that we borrowed, which is where I was able to find the legend. And this one is They Dance in the Sky, and it's the Native American star myths. So there was a lot of great information in there that you can share with your kiddos.
Yeah, look at that. We're gonna have some stargazers.
Yeah, and that's nice because also November we were celebrating our Indigenous culture. So
Yeah, we have a great display, so if you're gonna be here, you come by the library, you should come in and see it. It looks amazing.
it sure does. You know what time it is?
What time?
Everybody's favorite.
Is it time for color matching?
It sure
Oh
is.
my goodness, I guess we better get busy. Look at all these colors we have too. Purple and brown, and yellow and red, blue and orange and green and pink.
Woohoo.
I wonder which ones we're going to choose first.
Could be my favorite. You never
You
know.
think we'll get pink first?
We'll see.
I hope it's blue first, because that's my favorite.
Well, we'll let the kids decide. Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Oh, which one should we do?
Millie would like to guess yellow.
Millie, not blue or pink.
Oh my goodness.
I guess that's okay. Yellow's a great color. Ooh, and a little orange star underneath. This is a problem, isn't it, my scarf?
Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Alex guesses red, please.
Ooh, Alex, great choice. Red. And you found my blue star.
but your blue star's not up top yet.
That's right. Someone pick blue, please.
Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Melanie guesses blue.
Oh, thanks, Melanie. I'm pretty excited. I know there's already a match. And there's so many stars we don't have yet. We need orange, green, pink. No one will guess pink for Donna yet.
Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Millie would like to guess purple now.
Really? No
What
pink
about my
for
pink?
Donna. That's a pink.
Oh!
She found you a pink star.
All right then.
But we still have to guess it.
Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Alex would like to guess orange.
Oh, that's Chris's favorite color. Good job, Alex. Not pink, though. Look, he found Millie's yellow star. Wow, so many matches. I wonder which one we'll find next.
I don't know. Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Well, now Millie really wants pink just for Miss Donna.
Yay! Thank you, Millie. Oh, and underneath was a brown star. And I'll put this pink match over here.
Thanks, Millie.
Only 2 to go. Do you think we're doing green or brown next?
It's a tough call. I bet it's going to be green.
You think it'll be green? I think it'll be brown.
Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Well, the next color is green from Alex.
Oh, Alex.
But there's a red star.
Red star.
Wasn't it his? Didn't he choose the red star in the first place?
I don't remember.
I think he
I
did.
think he did, yeah.
Great
So-
job, Alex.
So he ended up with his own match.
What color do you think will be under the brown one?
Oh, it's a tough call. Colored stars, shining so bright. Big stars, little stars, color match in sight.
Let's see. Ooh, a purple star.
Woohoo!
And a brown star. And they're all matching.
Shining so bright.
They sure are. What are we doing next, Miss Donna?
Well, seems like we have one of your favorite little songs.
Do I get to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you all have to stand up for. And there's one tricky part with this song, so we have to practice it before we get started. We're gonna put up 5 fingers. Straight, and then we're gonna count down. Go 5. We'll kind of sneak
Switch
down
down.
a little bit. 4, we'll get even lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, and we're all the way to the floor. And when I say blast off, we're gonna jump as high as we can. Ready? Blast off! It was a good jump, thank
It
you.
sure was. I'm
Okay.
impressed.
Great. Now let's see the action.
Shall I?
You start. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Does that mean we do the second time?
Of course. You never get it right the first time, and they only practiced a little bit, so we gotta do it again.
All right.
Okay.
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3,
tired. You know, maybe I should have a nap now.
We're gonna sing Miss Donna a lullaby. Do you think she'll fall asleep?
Well, I hope we get through it.
We'll find out.
I wonder if they know what it is.
Oh, I bet they know this one. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I am sleepy now. Guess that means it's time to say goodbye. And you guys, maybe you'll take a nap at home. Are you all tired out?
I think I'm good.
You take a nap? Whoa, we'll have to see.
Wow. I think everybody is napping. It's one of those kinds of days. So we're going to say goodbye to Hilda, and we're going to say goodbye to Alice and Hannah. We're going to say goodbye to Chris,
That's right.
and to Kathy and Ben,
Oh, can't forget Ben. And to Daphne and Cyril.
and we're going to say goodbye to Rubina and Tigger. Let's not forget Tigger.
Don't forget Tigger.
Oh, and Millie and Bear and Alex.
And Miss Tanya, because I know she's watching. She's always ready to take my spot.
Hey, did you ever get your truck out of the snow?
It was really weird because it didn't even snow that day. I don't know why there was so much snow on my truck. A mystery, I guess.
Goodbye.